Hey guys, I've been in a deep cleaning mode in my garage, and one of the things that immediately popped out was these big bags of birch bark. This has its own story. It was like 5 years ago, if not more, that we went to New Hampshire, and while there we went on a hike and pieces of birch were all around the place. We were like, hey, this is so cool, we need to bring some of these pieces home to do something with it. Yeah, 5 years later, nothing was done. The pieces were there in the garage, and my sister-in-law, who was the one who brought the whole lot here, she was like, hey, here, you have these other pieces, do something with them. So I didn't want to throw them away, and now that I need to clean the garage, I had to do something. Well, I went ahead and created these beautiful books. I'm in love. It was an easy project, but I didn't see anything online to kind of follow, so I have to just go and do whatever I think was going to work. The first book wasn't that good. I used some type of adhesive and it didn't work well. For the remaining ones, it worked really nice and I'm loving it. It wasn't that hard. The hardest part maybe is cleaning the bark, but since it's been there in the garage for so long, I think that's one of the reasons this was kind of easy to clean. So I hope you like it, and look, maybe you can, if you go and grab some pieces of birch bark, you can go and cover your own books. I love them. And here I have the biggest one. On this side is kind of damaged there in the middle, but here it has all these crusty pieces. I'm just taking them off. Look, all these pieces. Kind of cleaning it. I'm going to continue doing so, and then I'll show you again how it looks. Anyways, you get the idea. I'm gonna continue working on this piece. It's really hard. Let's see if the other way. Yeah, this way is going better. There it goes. Just discovered that going with this drill and this wire brush kind of cleans up easier all this. Okay, this part is kind of done. Layers and layers of bark. I'm gonna remove these ones that are very thin, and maybe that's what I'm gonna use to cover these holes here. This one this one is also not long enough. This is another part, but it's damaged there. But maybe we can glue it. Like that. have to remove these birch pieces. Here is kind of going down. Okay, now the final part. Some more glue up here. And spread it again because I don't want those bumps. I kind of notice here this, maybe that's a line of glue, and I don't want that happening again. And let's wait for it to dry. All this back part is set. Now let's work on the front. I like this. Let's try to set this. Oh, I don't want to disconnect this here. Let's do that part immediately. Ooh. I don't have glue getting out there. Oh my gosh. Okay, Louis, no more. Have it here with me. Okay, let's put this one back in place while we go and catch another stick. I'm gonna put the weight on top and go get myself a glue stick. Let's continue with this big flap. There. This one is no, too busy. How about this one? This one is cute, but it's kind of not the same shade. What I like about this one is pretty thin, easy to work with. Maybe I'll use this part. I'll trim this one. And overlap this one here. It's a tiny bit short. I need something to cover this area. Save this little, they're way too different. Then again, maybe we need to use something totally different. Still too small. Maybe this one. I think this one might be the winner. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one right there. This little hole, I want to cover it. We can do that with that tiny bit. There. I love how this one goes about. It doesn't match perfectly, but since this is kind of the back of the book anyways, I'm not too concerned about it. The main page, the main side of this book is the other one, the other side. What I don't like here is the transition from this piece to this one. I don't want to use scissors. Let's see if this gives me kind of a ragged cut. So it's not that, but it's hard. Let's try to do something like ragged. Don't like it much because it's too different. What should I do? Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. I like better these little flaps going like that than this, that it looks kind of a different color. This is more like a similar color to this one going on down here. So I'm gonna use this one and maybe some pieces down here. Let's begin with this one. This one I'm gonna add it right here at the end. I don't need this. Again, I don't want to touch this much because it's hot. And this small piece of the bark was very thin, then yeah, it will be burned. Okay, that one is attached. Now like these little flaps to go up so it's more natural. There, I like it like that better, much better. Now we add these ones, and it's more like more normal. This bump here of glue can go. There. I'm gonna add glue all this way down here. I'm not gonna add too much to this, and then I'll come back. Let's see. Ouch. Pop out here. And these little flaps, I just add a little dot of glue right there and here, and I just let them flap back there. Here I was folding the other way and let this part get loose. Let's do it again. And I think this one is all done. Now what we need to do is to trim all around. Look how pretty is this part. The big grip it had, it was unavoidable, but I mean, it's what it was. I love this detail. Let's trim it. Again, we go all around and not going very close to the book cover's edge. Just give it a tiny bit of space right there. You begin learning by your own mistakes. That's what I did with the first trim, and it didn't look nice when you go right around the spine. It's not that hard, and it's done. Since this is very close and I'm not planning on adding any more there, I'm gonna trim this one very close, following that line there. I should do the same thing here. This one looks kind of too high. Let's do a little trim on. There. Those corners I just go and cut across so they are not too sharp. And let's see how we can fix this line up here. It's just like something, oh, but it's going back there. That's gonna be tricky. No, not that much. Look, this one I think will go perfectly. Now it's just to have the glue to set there without burning my fingers. Let's attach this little piece first to the back spine. There. Well, I'm getting used to hot glue there on my fingers. Now let's do it here to the front. Oh, I don't want to add so much. Let's do it like that. I think we can leave it like that. Another one, and oh, let's fill those areas that were getting loose. Waiting for it to dry because I don't want to burn my fingers. Still some more. And here all this side. Remember that was the curly one. There, those are still fighting nature. I think I'm gonna have a line of glue there showing up on the front, but let's see. One more second. Much better. Yeah, I see the line, the glue there. Let's clean it while it's still soft. That one wasn't too soft. Here there is still a little opening that I don't like. Let's push in that glue. And for now, I'm gonna leave it just like this. How do you like the fixing down here? Not bad, right? Pretty neat. Let's bring the other one. Well guys, I brought the two other books. And look at that, now I have a little collection.